Okay, so this is part 2 of the first bag of jewellery that I did not long ago. So it was in such a tangled mess, I had to take quite a bit of time to try and untangle some of it. So what I have discovered is that the main source of it was because this has got a little bit of magnetic piece on the end. Not sure what that's from. And unfortunately it had kind of clumped a load of stuff together. So note to self, look out for magnets. So there were 3 little chains in here. I suspect that probably had something very similar to one of these on. Unfortunately, it's gone a bit cloudy. I'm not sure what I could do with those. But it might be that I could take that out, take the piece in the middle out, cabbage on, and maybe find something different to put in that. Clean it up a little bit because it's a little bit tarnished as well. So some nice chain that have come with those. Now, I did, as I suspected, there's a lot of beads in the bottom of that bag, so that will have to wait for a little bit because they won't start to go flying all over the place, which I'm sure my cat will love, but I won't want to stand on them. And I got a couple more of these bangles, so there's quite a few bangles to be working with there. I also found this cute little pendant. It's this little heart shape. It's like a puffy heart. And it seems to have all its stones in as well. It needs a little bit of a clean up. It's got a nice little chain with it. So I think with a bit of a clean up, that'd probably be quite a nice little gift for someone. I've also got lots and lots and lots and lots of chain, which I can certainly put in my stash and work with a little bit. I got, there was another bangle caught up in that, which I got out earlier. So I'll go with the rest of those. Some more gold tone chain. Oh, let's see that. I'm going to move this now. Also pulled out this necklace here. Now that could possibly be handmade looking at the pieces on there, but it's quite nice. It's got a little safety chain, so again, if I decide not to keep that as it is, if it doesn't clean up so well, I've got plenty of usable parts on that one. There also was this. These beads are really cute. It's quite heavy, so I'm going to hazard a guess they're glass, or something similar looking at the outside of them, but quite unusual because they've got little lines on them rather than being highly polished. And that is Next, it says, so I'm guessing that that's a fairly old one, so I'll have to do a bit of Googling for that one. And hopefully that'll clear up nicely. I also was able to pull out an earring. And more chain, which I suspect probably had something on it. I'll be able to reuse that. Even more chain. There's a safety chain on that one, so I can certainly reuse that one. What else did I find? There were various little bits and bats of chain. Okay, so this one, it's sort of a, I don't pretend to know what the names of things are. It reminds me of a bit of snake skin. And that actually is intact. So presumably it will have had something on it at some point. It's a little bit tarnished. It doesn't appear to be sort of real silver or gold or anything like that, but it is quite cute. So some of the coating has come off a little bit with wear and stuff. So I'll see what that cleans up like. Now this is part of what was causing a lot of the major tangles, really. This is missing a couple of stones, however it's got lots of stones on for me to be able to take. I could possibly make two of them intact, take the stones out of one and maybe make them into earrings or something, but they're quite big, so I'm not sure how well they go down. Let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe I'd like to see a pair of earrings made out of those. I think there's enough parts there to put it all together. Yeah, looks like I can probably glue some of those back in place. Now, I also pulled this out. Now, this is, it seems to be like a multi-tier necklace. It is all in one piece. It is a bit tarnished and a little bit worse for the wear in some places, but it looks quite pretty. It looks quite vintage as well. And again, I'm not an expert on these things, but it is lovely looking. So I'm going to see how well that'll clear up. If not, then these little pieces here, they look like crimps. I could probably take those off, and it does look like they are actual beads, so I'll be able to reuse the beads. But I'm hoping that'll clear up quite nicely because it is a really pretty necklace. And I think I've read a few places that pearls are a little bit back in fashion now, so, you know, potentially there might be some more life left in that yet. Even more chain, and there is also the stuff that was in the bag. Now I've left that as it is because, like I said, I'm going to have a look through that later when I haven't got the cat sat next to me and when I've got something to put all these beads into. I did also notice that there does appear to be some other things tangled up within this, but because all the beads are dropping off, I don't want to take it out just yet, so there might even be a third part of this, but it will certainly be a shorter part. So thank you for watching. Give me a like and a subscribe to see more, and thank you for your time today.